All right, well, I think it's time to start burning some of them bridges. And the main thing I want to bring up, at least in this first one, is the controversy going on right now about them, their automated trucks, all that good stuff. And there are hundreds of things, everything from insurance fraud to lies, to them stealing from drivers, breaking equipment, not repairing it, hundreds and hundreds of other things that could be brought up and will be brought up in later videos. But this one, kind of the hot subject right now, is Wildbeard, this automated trucks going on, the whole thing about him leaving, going to another company, all that good nonsense. And short story, or well, long story short, I should say, is you got the owner and his CEO and all them bringing in all these autonomous trucks. And they say that what it's going to do is allow them to take the shorter runs that drivers don't want, which to me is BS because the shorter runs pay more. You'll see more about that later on in a video about their pay. Then you turn around and they say, oh, well, it's to save fuel, but then they limit everybody, not just the lease purchased, owner operators, everybody in their company. Well, you'll have to excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. But then you go back and forth, you ask what's going on with this, because I didn't even know this guy Wildbeard had left Hirschbach until I saw a post online of his. You'll see photos of it, all this other stuff. When I simply just asked what's going on Facebook about it, I got utter hate. There's this lady named Danny. She says her last name's Hirschbach. I really doubt that, but that's what she represents herself as. You have Charles Wright, who's basically one of these driver advocates, and he's the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Each one will tell you, you have no opinions. Basically, they act like Nazis. I mean, if you say anything that they disagree with, they'll delete it, they'll block you. All that's coming in a separate video, but that's the way this stuff goes. The next thing is, how do I want to put this? Simple story. Wildbeard left to go to Prime. The owners of Hirschbach came in and basically wanted to start a fight. The Hirschbach people got their butts whipped a little bit, got butthurt about it, called a cop, called a lawyer, both of them called Wildbeard. They left voicemails, all this other stuff. So effectively, he went Super Saiyan. Now, I won't get into the thing about autonomous trucks because eventually one of them is going to have an accident, get hacked, something's going to happen, and it's going to be a big pain in the ass, basically. But that being said, I do find it funny that the owner of Hirschbach puts out there that this company is owned by a veteran, he's there for veterans, he wants veterans, he's proud of veterans, etc., etc., etc. But he's buying trucks that they say will cut down on the short runs drivers don't want to do, but those are the loads that pay more. So why wouldn't drivers want to do those? Then he's also saying, well, we have all these veterans, I want them to come over there, I'm a veteran myself, but yet he's using them to bolster his income, and I don't honestly think that any real veteran would use other veterans as a stepping stone. You know, I don't think that he would, what's the right way to put this? I don't think he would abuse them to profit himself and go forward. That's my opinion on it. I mean, there's a lot can be said about these autonomous trucks and everything going on with them, etc., etc. I mean, it's going to be a big clusterfuck. The first one to get hacked, or somebody throws up a fake stop sign and the thing stops and it gets unloaded while it's sitting at a stop sign waiting on it to turn green. Yeah, it's going to be a big, yeah, we won't even get into that one. But I did want to show that literally if you are at Hirschbach and you bring up Wildbeard, or if you question anything the company has, like you say, oh, well, why did you take away XM radio? You're now a criminal. You say anything the company does not agree with, you say anything about Wildbeard, if it's not just kissing Hirschbach's rear end, agreeing with them 100%, saying thank you for taking our money, etc., 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 you are the villain. Now, I will bring up other stuff in later videos. I wanted to get this one out there, kind of stir the pot, all this other stuff, and show kind of what's going on and kind of get an idea of the big thing going on. I have talked to Wildbeard. He thinks it's absolutely funny, the stuff they're doing. I really recommend the other videos that are going to come out in this series. If you're thinking about going to Hirschbach, if you're with Hirschbach, all that other stuff, that you at least watch them. Literally see how that they commit insurance fraud, how they steal from y'all. The proof that they say, oh, well, we lose money on the 99-cent program, but they're actually making money per their fuel director. You know, if you get hurt on the job, they want you to give up your job. They won't even let you take a day off to go get healed unless you're a butt kiss. If you say anything about the company, they will call you up and make you delete the post and threaten your job and so forth. Please watch the videos, make your own decisions. There's a company I could refer you to, which I'm currently starting with, and everything else. You can come over there. They'd be more than happy. Wildbeard works at Prime. You can go look up his videos, get his referral, whatever you want to do, but get with a company that doesn't want to steal from you, lie to you, that doesn't want to replace you, especially if you're a veteran. For the love of God, this company literally states we're not like the typical truck company, and that is because they will flat out tell you, you do not matter here.